Good morning from Austria. It is a Sunday, which means only one thing. It is a race day. Still about 2 hours till the start, but just going to drive up there and set up the big tent. But check out this view. It'll hopefully clear a little bit and clear a bit during the day. Today it was raining the whole of last night, so I'm still not 100% sure what shoes I'm gonna run in. But this is a 20k race with 1,300 meters of gain, and pretty much all the gain is in the first 6k. So a big long uphill and then a kind of a steady downhill. So last weekend in Verbier, obviously the mud cost me 3rd place. Looks like it is quite dry today. I mean, this is the roads, and it was pouring down pretty much every single night for the past 3 nights, like really heavy rain, but then it also dries really quickly. I don't know, I'll make the call in about an hour. It's still fairly cold, it's like 8 degrees. This is mid-July. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna drive to set up that big tent now and do a quick warm-up. All right, big tent is set. Don't have to do too much because it's still a few hours till technically the expo starts. So all I had to do is just get it ready for my wife. I still have probably another 10 minutes before I start my warm-up, an hour before the race. But actually you can see the peak before that. I saw the peak. It might be a bit hard to see it with this camera, but right there in the distance, there is that cross, so a big uphill, 1,300 meters, and then a slow downhill, well, a more gradual downhill. But yeah, anyway, this is Ischgl, which is a beautiful small Austrian town. There's just so many of them. They're all so cool. So many trail options on both sides, so many peaks, so much elevation. That's all we need in Australia. We just need a couple of those little mountain towns and that'll be perfect. Totally forgot to say that Benedikt Hoffmann is running the 20k and is the best German runner, like the highest ranked German runner. I think he came like 6th or 5th in the World Trail Running Champs, maybe like 8th in the European Trail Running Champs. So definitely going to be a competitive race. There's no more easy races in Europe. Still trying to figure out what shoe I'm going to wear. It's pretty dry, but trail still might be wet. All right, here are the 2 shoes. So this one, a little bit of grip. This one, a lot more grip. There is like 5 to 7k of road running, so I think I'm just going to go with those. Hope for the best on the slippery trails. All right, all done with the race. That was not fun, not easy. Probably 1k in, there was like a small downhill and I slipped a little bit, like nothing too bad, but my back just got like super tight and it became like super hard to breathe. From that point it was just painful, like every breath was tight and my heart rate was just literally at like 175 the whole time. Like even on the downhills it wouldn't go down. Yeah, I just couldn't take a full breath, which made it super hard. Hiked most of the uphill. The first uphill was pretty steep. Usually I would be able to run at least half of it, but I could not even run that. Had to hike that. And the downhill was like technical, tight downhill, so that was even more painful on the back. Was in third place, got overtaken on the downhill, but then when we got to the flat road, the last 5k, I saw the third place. Was able to catch him and just stay ahead of him, and then a nice sprint finish to finish third. So I guess that's the only positive, is that I didn't fully give up even though it was so painful. And yeah, he was also struggling obviously, and I was able to overtake him right at the end. That last 5k was so painful as well. My body was already in so much pain, and then this flat like slight downhill road and I'm struggling to like hold 410's pace. Like that was not fun. And I look at my heart rate and it's like at 177, and I should be able to run like 330s even 2 hours into a race on like a slight road downhill. But yeah, I just couldn't, so yeah. Anyway, that was so painful. That race was long as well. That's really tough actually. I mean, the first long climb is tough, it's really steep. And then the downhill is really technical as well, like it's all rocky. The only easy bit is obviously the last 5k, but I'm just gonna chill a little bit, wait for those prize presentations. But yeah, that was not as fun as I wanted it to be, and probably didn't give enough respect to the race as well. I thought it was going to be like 90 minutes, maybe an hour 40, but 2 hours 20. 6 days after like 2 hours 40 race as well. Yeah, probably just should have not done that key session midweek. Probably should have just done an easy run. Probably should have not done that long downhill session in Verbier. My body's probably just a little bit tired from it all. Anyway, I'm gonna stop complaining now. Still finished third, so I shouldn't really complain too much. It's more like about the pain of this whole race, that every breath was like painful, and there were stages in the race when I was just going like it was so tight on the side of my back, like right at the back here. It was so tight, so every breath was just like somebody's like grabbing me from the ribs. That's what it felt like. I'm gonna chill a little bit, wait for the presentations, and go home and crash.
Going on to the second position, auf Platz Nummer 2 aus Österreich, Clemens Plastik. Stehen Sie noch einmal, die Top 3 in der Männerkategorie. So kommt es, beziehungsweise die 3 kriegen die Damen gleich noch mit dazu gestellt, wie ich gerade gehört habe. Also haben wir ein schöneres Bild. Hier sind erstmal die Top 3 mit Clemens Plastik und Benedikt Hoffmann dazu.
Alright, event is done. Car is all packed. Wasn't the best expo ever, but yeah, still was good to be out there with the community. I'm a bit over my bad run, and still overall I was pretty happy to hold on to third. Yeah, it was a painful run, but nevertheless made the most out of it. I'll try and release some of my back tonight and slowly continue training for the next race. Hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.